Okay, so let's set the scene. I want you to picture a timeless street in Varanasi, the kind that winds its way down to the Ganges. This is one of those places where history and just everyday life are all woven together, and it's right here that our story begins. And this really gets us to the heart of it all, doesn't it? It's this classic showdown. You've got old world tradition on one side, and on the other, a flashy, brand new gimmick. Let's see what happens when a simple meal becomes, well, a battlefield. So on this single street, you have two worlds just crashing into each other. You've got the quiet dignity of an old wood stove, and then right opposite, the loud, shiny spectacle of these new pipes. You see, this is way more than just a business rivalry. This is a fight for the very soul of the street. And the difference between these two places? I mean, it couldn't be more stark. You've got the Kashi Annapurna Dhaba, that's Vishwanath's place. It's been there for decades. It's traditional, quiet, and, well, kind of sad. It's empty. Then literally right across the street, you have Bamboo Slide Noodles, Vikram's new venture. It is gimmicky, loud, and just swarming with people drawn in by the whole show. Man, you can just feel the heartbreak in Vishwanath's words here. Here's a guy who's dedicated his entire life to quality, to that authentic taste of real, slow-cooked food. But he's just watching the world rush right by him, choosing the spectacle over the substance. And then you get Vikram. He's the complete opposite. Arrogant, flashy, with the gold chains and 10 rings. He isn't selling food, he's selling a show. He openly laughs at tradition and makes it crystal clear that the only thing he cares about is money. To him, food isn't about nourishment, it's a cash machine. But this little rivalry is about to go from a quiet competition to an all-out threat. Vikram decides he doesn't just want to win. No, he wants to completely erase Vishwanath. And this is where it gets really cruel. Vikram gives him a direct ultimatum. Get out by the end of the week or my guys will throw your entire life's work into the river. Suddenly, the stakes are unbelievably high. For Vishwanath, this isn't just about his business anymore. It's about his dignity. So with Vishwanath in tears, his son makes a desperate phone call. And who does he call? Badri. And let me tell you, Badri is a total walking contradiction. He's described as being so incredibly thin, it looks like a strong gust of wind could just blow him away. But his appetite? It's the stuff of legends. He is our unlikely hero. And this right here, this tells you everything about Badri's motivation. He hears that Vishwanath, who he calls Dada, like a grandfather, is being bullied, and he just gets furious. This isn't about winning some contest for him. It's about defending honor, family, and what he calls real food. He is ready to go to war. And so the stage is set for the ultimate confrontation. Look, this isn't just some eating contest. This is a high-stakes duel where absolutely everything is on the line, and the whole street is there to watch. The terms are laid out, and they are brutal. If Badri can eat until Vikram's entire kitchen is empty, Vikram has to shut down his restaurant and leave town for good. But if Badri fails, he owes Vikram a whopping 100,000 rupees. Vikram, of course, takes one look at how thin Badri is, laughs out loud, and accepts the deal in a heartbeat. So the contest begins. Vikram's 3 huge bamboo pipes start sending down rivers of noodles. The crowd is absolutely buzzing. Badri sits down, holds his chopsticks like a warrior preparing for battle, and as that first wave of noodles comes down, he doesn't even chew, he just inhales them. Okay, just think about this for a second. In the first 10 minutes, Badri has already put away 50 plates of noodles. 50. The crowd is just stunned. And you can see Vikram starting to look a little less cocky. The pace is absolutely inhuman. This quote from someone in the crowd just captures the feeling perfectly. People cannot believe what they are seeing. It just defies all logic. Is this guy even human? I mean, his mouth is moving faster than the pipes can deliver. And it just gets more and more incredible. An hour into this thing, Badri isn't even waiting for the noodles to land on his plate anymore. He's catching them straight out of the air, turning this whole eating contest into a kind of performance art. The crowd, by the way, is now going wild for him. And here we go. This is the turning point. Vikram's whole gimmick, his promise of unlimited fast noodles, is about to smash head-on into the hard reality of Badri's bottomless stomach. Vikram runs to his kitchen in a total panic, and what he finds is just chaos. They have burned through 10 sacks of flour.
The gas cylinders are all empty, every last vegetable, every spice, gone. His entire restaurant's inventory has been wiped out by one man.
The final nail in the coffin comes from Vikram's own head cook. The guy runs out of the kitchen absolutely terrified and just falls at Vikram's feet. He completely surrenders, totally convinced that Baudry is some kind of demon who's going to start eating the bamboo pipes if he doesn't get more noodles. And just like that, it's over. Vikram is defeated. His entire restaurant has been eaten into oblivion. But you know what the most amazing part is? Baudry turns to him and says, "What happened? My stomach is still 40% empty. Send more noodles or you lose." So with the contest won, the story now shifts to its final act. And this is where the real lesson is served. Vishwanath, the wise old man, delivers the final verdict. He tells Vikram that a business built on causing pain and trying to trick people will, in the end, just consume itself. It's this moment of perfect poetic justice, right? The very gimmick Vikram used to try and crush others became his own downfall. And with that, balance returns to the street. Vikram is gone, but the crowds don't just disappear. They simply move across the road, now lining up outside Vishwanath's dabas, excited to get the real, honest food they'd overlooked for so long. So, the moral of this whole parable is pretty simple, but it's powerful. Greed is a self-defeating strategy. It's a great reminder that the point of food is to nourish, not just to entertain. And a business that's built on deception, yeah, that's destined to fail. And all of this leaves us with one final thought to chew on. You know, this might be a simple story about noodles, but it's asking a much, much bigger question. In our own lives, surrounded by constant marketing and endless hype, how do we make sure we don't lose sight of what's actually real, what's truly valuable and authentic? Definitely something to think about.